Dog Days of Summer Week. Joining us now is dog trainer extraordinaire Andrea Arden. And today the Kids Alive are here. Kids Alive are here with their canine questions. But before we get started, we have to cover it because we always do. Are you still single, Andrea?
I am, but now I have a horse.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm fine. I'm all good.
All right. You know, a good horse is hard to find, so good for you. Let's get started. This is very exciting. This is our producer, Alyssa Shapiro, with her daughters, Devin and Avery, who brought their dog, Bentley.
Hi, guys.
Hi, girls. Girls, you look so pretty. What's your question about Bentley?
Bentley always jumps up when people come into the house.
Okay, so the solution to that problem, first we're going to relax the leash just a little bit. If you want, I can hold it if you're nervous. We're going to teach Bentley how to do what's called an automatic sit. Yes. So if Bentley offers a sit without us even saying it, we're going to say yes, and then give a tiny food reward. What's going to start to happen, and you guys know I cheated, I worked with Bentley a little bit before.
Yeah, but that's
is
so
Bentley's
good that
gonna
how
start
fast
to
Bentley
just
is.
offer the behavior. So if we show Bentley something good, Bentley's going to say, yes, I'm going to offer that because I know when somebody looks at me and says hi, what do? I sit on the ground. Okay? And that means that's competing with jumping. So you guys get to practice that, and I'm going to give you a little treat so that you can practice as well. Okay?
How can we make Bentley go poop on the fake grass?
Give lots of treats. Yeah.
All right, that was great. Okay, next.
All right, thanks, you guys.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Show
We have
Bentley
Dana
the treat.
Dodgers.
Good to see you. Welcome for the lollipops. There's plenty more lollipops where that came from.
We have Dana Dodge's daughter, Sophia, and her dog, Bernadette Peters.
Hi, Sophie! Oh, my God.
No way.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, my gosh. Hey, Bernadette Peters. Hi.
Yeah, this is Bernadette Peters.
She was adopted from our show, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Bernadette Peters rescued her,
She's
so.
about 10?
She's about 10, yeah.
And what's the issue you're having with Bernadette?
So, whenever dog walks by, she runs to the fence and barks like crazy.
Oh, yeah, look
and we
at that
can't
video.
stop her.
Yeah. So I know your mom has told me that that's something she thinks brings great joy to
Yeah,
Bernie.
she loves it.
Yes. But
Do you guys live in the White House? Look at that fence. That was amazing.
The only thing I would say to you is that, you know, it probably isn't the most pleasant experience for your neighbors to go by and have a dog doing that, even though she is confined. So personally, what I would suggest is one of two things, and you probably do a combination. Number one, when you can be outside supervising her, have her on a long line, a leash that's about 15 or 20 feet so she can run, but you can remove her away from the fence if you can't get her to do the second thing, which is to come when called. To teach her to come back to you and reward her really generously when she does it.
Bernadette Peters knows who really is in charge because Bernadette Peters is staring at your mom like crazy. Like, get me out of here, somebody help me. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. So good to see you, Sophia.
Bye.
Okay, guess who's here now? That's right, my chief of staff, Lauren Travlione, is here with her kids, Charlie and Georgia, and their dog, Harry.
Oh,
Hi, guys. Hi, guys. And is this Coco the hamster? I really wanted to meet Coco the hamster because we have not met yet. Hey, Harry, what's the question, Charlie and Georgia?
Harry has separation anxiety.
Separation anxiety? What do you mean? He seems perfectly happy to be right next to me.
Like when we go to if we travel or something, he'll gets
He gets scared when he's alone and he whines and barks?
Yeah.
So let me ask you, does Harry get more concerned when he's away from a specific person, like your mom or your dad or one of you, or is it everybody in the family is the same?
like everybody.
Everybody. Okay. So what I would suggest you guys do is try your best to practice with Harry when you're home to give him something really good, like what I have here, which is a toy that's stuffed with something that he likes. So I put a little bit of cream cheese in one side, or you can put a little bit of dog treat on the other, and use the leash you have on to tether Harry to something stable that's really close to you to start, and then gradually build up distance so he learns to practice being a little bit away from you when you're home. So hopefully over time he'll learn to be able to spend time alone when you guys actually need to leave him. Okay. Are you guys going to tell your parents this? Mm-hmm. Good.
Do you have any hamster questions for Andrea?
Sometimes she she like gets a little shaky when we like kind of like leave.
Oh,
The hamster gets shaky?
Yeah. Should we put treats in the hamster
Yeah.
ball?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, when we come back, thank you guys. When we come back, Gelman's daughter and their nice little dog are back. Also, we'll have viewer questions. Now we have Michael Gelman's daughter, Misha, and their dog, Billy.
Hey,
There we
Misha.
go.
Hi, sweetie. Okay, what's Billy's issue other than he's the cutest dog?
Billy, we put food out for him, and he just won't eat it unless we start to feed it to him.
Yes.
Same. We have the same problem with Lena.
With
they're,
Lena.
they're siblings.
They're siblings.
And they both don't seem to eat.
Okay, so I think generally speaking, that's a human-caused problem.
Yes.
Where
Okay.
you see them, I'm saying it very gently.
Yes.
Where you see them maybe being a little picky to start, and then you get so worried that they're not going to eat that you start hand feeding them, and then it becomes a habit. And the dog's like, I'm going to wait until I get treated like a prince or a princess, and somebody comes over and feeds me. Let me explain why I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
Okay? Because one of the few ways you can know right away if you're not a veterinarian that a dog is maybe not feeling great is that they have a loss of appetite. So if they're picky about their food and you wake up on a Thursday and you're like, well, he was picky on Wednesday too and on Tuesday, I don't really know that that's a sign that he's not feeling well. So I like dogs to have somewhat of an appetite, and you can teach that.
Yeah.
Get ready, you two, by putting the food down, and after maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes,
Take it away.
taking it away.
I like that.
And then you can, I know, I feel so bad. I feel like
I
everyone's
do
gonna
that.
get mad at me. And then you
He does do
you
that.
can put it back down.
Oh, no, it's
maybe
gone.
Like,
Guess what? They'll be hungry tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, not tomorrow. In a few hours, in a few hours.
He's a monster. You know, we have the dual problem because if we don't take the food away, Chewy will come and eat it. Chewy is like a shark.
Yeah.
She eats all the food that Lena doesn't eat.
But see, when you have multiple dogs in a household, it kind of forces you to be a little more diligent about setting feeding times.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have just one dog, you can be like, well, I'm just going to leave it out. It's called free feeding.
So do you think you can handle that, Misha? You will take the
Yes.
food away from adorable Billy?
I'll do it. I'm the
Yeah.
one
You'll do
that
it?
kind of
Yeah.
Are you the
handles
tough
everything.
one? You're the tough one in the family?
I'm the
Do you
slider.
hear that, Michael? Misha's in charge.
Okay, yes, she is.
Yeah,
Always.
she's got it all handled, just so you know. She leaves for college in a few days,
Yeah,
but
but-
she's going to handle it until then.
Don't worry about it.
All right, thank you so much, Misha. That was great. Okay. Oh, thank you.
All right, we have some questions. Bridget from Long Island, New York says,
Billy with you.
how do you encourage a dog to walk when he doesn't enjoy walking? And he's too big to carry, so he just sits on the sidewalk.
You know, I think one of the things people need to think about is that rather than getting upset with the dog because he's not doing what you like, just say to yourself, what could I do to make the dog more inclined to want to do what I like? So if you start practicing leash manners when you're in your house, when you're in a hallway of an apartment building or in a lobby of a building, and you teach your dog that taking even just a few steps to start with you means you're going to reinforce them, odds are they're going to build up and start taking more and more steps with you, and that's walking nicely on leash.
Do we have time for one more? We don't?
gotta go.
All right, we got to
Andrea,
go.
thank you so much.
You're
This
the
is so
best.
much fun.
Always the best.
Come up next, we're going to open up that inbox.